Hey love, welcome back to Single Mom Diary, where every story is real, raw, and full of heart. One mom, many dreams. If you're new here, I'm Sarah, a proud single mama who believes that just because our families look different doesn't mean they're broken. Today, we're diving deep into a phrase that many of us have heard and hated. Where's the dad? Sometimes it's a casual question, other times it's a loaded one. No matter how it's asked, it can feel like a spotlight shining on something we're already carrying heavily. But today, we're flipping the narrative. Let's be real. Where's the dad? Might come from a curious teacher, a pediatrician filling in a form, or even from strangers at a birthday party. But no matter how gently it's said, it can feel like an accusation. Because underneath the question, it can feel like they're implying something's wrong here. Your kid is missing something. You're doing this alone because you failed. Let me tell you something loud and clear. You did not fail. Whether you're divorced, widowed, separated, never married, or made the brave choice to raise your child on your own, your story is not broken. It's brave. Society still clings to the old fairy tale of mom plus dad equals perfect family. But those of us in the real world, we know that love, presence, and consistency mean far more than labels or roles. Let me tell you about the first time that question hit me hard. I was in the waiting room at the pediatrician's office. My child had a cold, and I was running on 2 hours of sleep and leftover chicken nuggets. The nurse handed me the clipboard and said, "You forgot to write down the father's info." I looked up and said softly, "There's no dad."
She gave a sympathetic smile. "Oh, I'm sorry."
I didn't know what to do with that. Sorry for what? That my child didn't have a dad in the picture? That I was doing this alone? That I wasn't enough? I held it together until I got back to the car. And then I cried. Not because I was ashamed, but because I was tired. Tired of being reminded of what's not there, instead of what is. But that moment taught me something important. People will ask questions, but I get to decide what those questions mean. If you're watching this right now, wondering if you're doing okay, let me tell you, you are doing more than okay. You are doing the job of two people, with half the sleep and none of the applause. You are waking up every day and showing up. You are holding your child's hand at doctor's appointments. You are packing lunches, paying bills, helping with homework, and wiping away tears. You are the safe place, the support system, the cheerleader, the guardian angel. Is it exhausting? Absolutely. But is it also sacred? Yes. You are shaping a life with your love. So the next time someone asks, "Where's the dad?" don't let it shrink you. Let it remind you of everything you are. Now, let's talk about how to respond, because you will hear it again. It might be from a teacher, a neighbor, a date, or maybe from another mom at the playground who notices it's just you, again. Here are 4 ways to respond depending on your mood. 1. The graceful answer. "He's not in the picture, but we're doing well. Thanks for asking." This sets a boundary, but keeps it respectful. 2. The empowered answer. "It's just me, and I'm enough." Say it with a smile. Let them absorb that confidence. 3. The humor route. "Well, if you see him, tell him he owes 5 years of diapers, because sometimes laughter is your armor." 4. The shut it down. "I prefer not to talk about that." Period. No explanation needed. Your story is yours. You don't owe your pain to anyone's curiosity. Protect your peace. Now this part, it's the one that tugs the hardest. When your child looks up and asks, "Where's my dad?" your heart drops. You wonder, how do I explain this? How do I protect them without hiding the truth? Here's what I've learned. Be honest. Be age appropriate. Be reassuring. Say something like, "Some families have a mom and a dad, and some have just one parent. But all families are special when they're full of love. And our family, it's filled with so much love because I have you." Tell them the truth, but wrapped in security. Let them know that no matter who's not here, you are. And that's what matters most. You might feel like you're the only one doing this, especially when you're surrounded by families who seem to have it all together. But listen to me, Mama, you are not alone. In fact, in the US, 1 in 4 children is raised by a single parent, most of them by moms. That means there are millions of women just like you, showing up day after day. We may not all look the same, we may not all have the same stories, but we share this strength, this unshakable, fire-tested, mother-powered strength. So the next time someone asks, "Where's the dad?" lift your head high, smile if you feel like it, and say, "He's not here, but I am." And that's more than enough. If this video made you feel seen, drop a comment below. Tell me how you respond when people ask. Let's create a space where we support one another. Like the video, share it with another mama who needs this reminder, and hit subscribe to keep this movement going. Because this isn't just a YouTube channel. It's a community, a diary, a safe place for single moms, like you, like me, like us. This is Single Mom Diary. One mom, many dreams, and all of them are still possible.